What's going on, everybody? Safar Sadek here. I was just sitting here meditating and contemplating on the precept Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And I've been seeing a few videos as of late on YouTube and other social media platforms. And man, a lot of these brothers are getting their dicks and everything pumped up and ready to go. They done been sex deprived for years, and hell, even the bitches they live with, depriving them of sexual favor and release and all this, that, and the other. These niggas are frustrated, boy. They ready to put that work in. Well, and today being the 27th of July, Tuesday, and y'all know that damn eviction moratorium is supposed to be getting lifted by Saturday. Now, there's been some conflicting reports in the media that, due to the Delta variant, they're not going to do it, which would be smart in that regard, because how the fuck you going to keep convincing people that this shit is actually real and getting them to take the snake oil serum? Y'all know what I'm talking about. How the hell you gonna keep convincing people of doing that? You throwing motherfuckers' asses out on the streets and everything they got. A lot of people got kids and shit. You don't give a damn. You just, all right, that's it. Y'all been staying here 8, 9, 10 plus months. Ain't paid nan better rent. Time for y'all get the fuck out of here. But at the same time, you're trying to convince everybody to take this damn snake oil serum because of a Delta variant. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Me being homeless myself, living up under a bridge right now in a tent, shit, man, it's the best damn thing. I ain't got to worry about no fucking eviction moratorium or none of that. My resources, my food and water and everything is brought to me. Sometimes all I gotta do is just be sitting right there in front of my tent, and I see these motherfuckers pull up. I don't even budge. No, you come bring that shit to me. Fuck that. And most of the time it's these white people. Fuck that. Y'all better get used to this shit. I'm training y'all. You get your ass over here and bring that shit to me, motherfucker. And I'll take it with a smile. God bless you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm only saying that so they can come back tomorrow or next week or whatever and do the same thing. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, man, being in a situation like this is where y'all want to be. And you brothers need to quit fighting this shit and quit contemplating and trying to scenarioize how it's going to be when you get out here. Fuck all that shit. Just go on ahead and walk away from everything that you damn struggling and trying to maintain and get your ass out here. That way they don't put pressure on you to take that snake oil serum. You come out here, you don't give a fuck about that shit. You got other things to be concerned about. How to get from day to day, where to go take a shit, where to go take a shower, if you even take a shower. See what I'm saying? You got a whole other list of other shit to be concerned about. And the snake oil serum is not even on the bottom of that fucking list. I promise you. So that's what y'all need to start doing instead of waiting for this shit to happen to everybody at once. The herd is spooked. Now all of a sudden everybody taking off in 5,000 different damn directions and everything. And guess what? When that shit happen where you at, you gonna run into a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that happened probably 200 or 300 miles up the road and everywhere in between. Everybody just damn scattered it at once. Everybody got kicked out. Another damn natural disaster may have hit and triggered some shit. Hell, these motherfuckers may have been fucking with the grid and dropped it on accident and can't get the son bitch back online. There goes your internet, your EBT, your SSI, and your fucking disability, and your VA, and your ABC, your DEF, and HIJ, and all the rest of the damn alphabet. All that shit done ceased. Then you get scared, run to the bank, try to put them damn ATM cards in there, and suck them bitches up. You ain't getting it back. Now what the fuck you gonna do? You done drove 80 miles from where you from, and that shit took your damn ATM card. Now what the fuck you gonna do? You ain't got no money. You're a long way from home. You ain't going back there, cause ain't shit to go back to. What the fuck you gonna do, man? See, y'all need to stop waiting around for shit to happen and start making shit happen, like I did. Man, I've been out here on these streets in various cities. I done been homeless in Asheville, North Carolina, even though I was staying in the shelter, still homeless. I done been homeless in Biloxi, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, even though I was staying in a shelter and eventually my apartment, still homeless. See, homelessness has various levels. And I did a video called Homelessness. It's on BitChute now. I've been homeless in Dallas, Texas, twice. Because I left Dallas when I left Mobile and went up there. And I've been homeless in Oklahoma City for a couple of days. Left there. I've been homeless in Tulsa, Oklahoma for about 2 weeks and a few days. Left there, went back to Dallas. That's where I ended up falling terminally ill to the point I had to be taken to the VA hospital when my black ass died, but came back to life. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks dealing with that shit. As soon as I got out, guess where I discharged to? Right back to the fucking streets for damn near a month. Then I got into a homeless shelter there while I was working as a chef and staying there, making pretty decent money. You know, that happened during the time when that snowstorm came down here and fucked a lot of shit up. As soon as that snowstorm was over, them motherfuckers come rolling through there. Hey, y'all gonna take the vaccine and y'all gotta get the hell up out of here. I was on a Greyhound bus the next day, or 2 days later, excuse me, and I ended up down here in San Antonio, Texas. I ain't never been here before. Stepped off the bus, homeless. Went and got a hotel room for a couple of days. When the money ran out, my black ass was out here on these streets under this bridge. And I got another camp set up in some woods somewhere on standby. So I've been in a SHTF situation, you know, on this level. So I'm not worried about the snake oil serum or let these motherfuckers try to, you know, twist my arm to do it. I'm not doing it. I don't have to, because I'm off grid per se. And then, you know, eventually when they try to come out here and round the homelessness, homeless people up, I'm already up on that shit. I got a ham radio. The Most High showed me dreams and visions. I'm gone. The rest of these motherfuckers, hell, most of them under here already done took the shit. But the ones that haven't, if they ain't got no contingency plan, hey, they gonna get backed into a corner, man. Even being out here, they ain't gonna have nothing else to do but to take that shit. See, I have other options, because I'm, you know, getting down with the Most High and everything, so I ain't got to worry about that bullshit. So after having said all that, me and Nick Bean, man, we had a damn good deep conversation on this topic about 3-4 days ago, and it's just been, you know, rolling over and over and over in my mind. And I was just sitting here in this 90+ degree heat, even though I'm under the bridge and it's cool under here with a nice breeze, but I'm still getting my meditation on. And I was like, and the Spirit was like, go ahead and do a lesson on that, because you need to hit it like these other Israelites aren't hitting it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So everything I'm going to discuss is based on what he and I discussed, and I'm only going to use 2 precepts. And I'm going to entitle this, if you hadn't already noticed, 7 demons shall take over one man. And I'm going to do Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and I'm going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. And I'm going to do Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I'm going to break it down. We're going to talk about that. All right, let's get it on up in here. Let's get it. Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. In other words, acquired resources. Stop. Let's talk about this, because this is what you other brothers ain't talking about. This is how a lot of y'all gonna get hooked up because of this. I'm an OG, been around the block a few times and everything, so y'all might want to listen. You might learn something. Maybe, maybe not. If you don't learn it now, when it's easy to learn it and it's no loss to you, then you go ahead and do what you want to do, and you're gonna learn it that way. Back in the day, old folks had a saying, a hard head to make a soft ass. So you might want to learn it this way, you know, that way you don't have to suffer loss needlessly. All right, they gonna come, let's say the grid go down where you at. Esau was fucking with that shit and it went offline, and motherfuckers can't get it back online. Matter of fact, they ain't trying to bring it back online. It was like, fuck it. They just done broke that shit off. You in a big metropolitan city and everything, and your ass asleep, done got finished eating, fucking with your damn baby mama, your whole, you know, whatever y'all do for recreation, and you wake up like Rick Grimes in that first season of The Walking Dead. And like that white boy in the movie 28 Days Later, wake up and don't know what the hell is going on. Man, what the hell is all this damn screaming and gunfire and all this shit? Somebody left the damn TV on? No, it's not the TV, man. The TV is now reality. You go look outside your apartment or your house or wherever it was you were, and you're seeing The Walking Dead. You're seeing the Book of Eli, all this other shit, The Purge. Motherfuckers out there getting it in because they already know. Ain't no police around. You don't hear no sirens, none of that. But you do hear gunfire, motherfuckers screaming, seeing motherfuckers getting laid down like raindrops. Oh, yeah. Bullets flying through your ship, busting your windows out and everything, almost getting your ass. So now, all of a sudden, you realize, damn, you know what, man? This would be a damn good time to bounce. It was a damn good time to do that weeks before, but that's neither here nor there. So you get what little bit of shit you can because you really didn't prepare for this shit. You know you didn't prepare. You didn't think you had to. You thought you was going to get beamed up in the ships. Well, the Christians teach that. They call it the rapture. Don't work that way. That getting beamed up into the ship shit ain't going to happen in Babylon. I hate to be the one to tell you that. It ain't. That's going to happen over in the Middle East, over there in the wilderness of the people. That's where that's going to happen. And I've got other videos on BitChute where I go into more detail about that. But no, you're not going to get beamed up. You should have been preparing. So now you are forced to snatch up what little bit of shit you can. And it ain't going to be as simple as just walking out the damn door. Hell no. Because this motherfucker's patrolling the damn streets and shit. And they already done walked by your place a couple of times and everything, or your apartment complex. Going door to door, knocking them shits down. And you hear motherfuckers up in there screaming, they last screams, gunfire go off, and that's it. You hear shit getting ransacked, and they getting closer and closer to you. So eventually, you ain't gonna have no choice but to spring out of that motherfucker. And so, when fear overtakes logic, that's exactly what you do. You spring out of that motherfucker and bounce, running fast as you can with that little bit of shit you was able to get. Next thing you know, you feel a sharp pain in your damn thigh. Oh shit. Yep, you caught one. Flesh wound, you'll live. But your ass down, you're running fucked up and everything, adrenaline pumping like a motherfucker. And you finally get down past that park back behind where you stay at and get to keep running on down and through them woods and everything. Lucky for you, you was close to some woods. So your ass get out there, now you out there panting and shit. Look down, your leg all bloodied up, stinging like a motherfucker. Yep, reality starting to set in now. All that shit you done prophesied about and everything, now you're living it. You didn't think it was going to go down like that though, did you? Well, you break into that little cheap-ass first aid kit that you got. Ain't got nothing but a couple of Band-Aids, some Neosporin, and maybe some alcohol wipes. You ain't got no stitches or nothing. You don't know nothing about none of that shit. So you're trying to clean that wound up, bitch, still blood oozing out of it. Not too bad, but ain't too good either. Your ass starting to get weak. You didn't get no water. You didn't get no food or nothing. You just snatched the bag and just threw a bunch of shit in there and ran out the door. Flight or fight. Your ass flew. So after you done used up all the shit in that bag, your hands and shit all bloodied up and everything, finally managed to get that damn wound to stop bleeding. But you ain't out of the woods by a sight, because that shit will get infected if you don't get better treated. So now your ass walking with a limp. You ain't got time to sit there no more, because motherfuckers are starting to fan out now. They're spreading out, looking for resources. They already done took care of all that other shit. Ain't got no choice but to fan out now, which means you got to get your ass up and move. You're tired, disoriented, scared than the motherfucker. You ain't as hard as you thought you was. And so you keep moving. Next thing you know, you see a Rite Aid, or what they call, what's that other name they call them shits? Like a Walgreens or CVS. Yeah, that's just some shit like that. And you see the front window done been busted out of the front door up there, the glass doors that you be walking, that shit done been busted open. And you see a few niggas run out of there with baskets with shit in it. So you're like, damn, man, I got to go up in there and, you know, get some shit and take care of this here. I'm fucked. So you get in there, ain't no lights on in there, remember? So your ass in there just roaming around and everything, you bump into somebody. Oh, my bad, dog. You know, you just moving around, you finally stumble up on a buggy, you grab that shit and just start going down aisles, just start raking shit in there. You go down the next aisle, just raking shit in there. And you always know, excuse me, that the pharmacy is somewhere towards the back. So you go back there on them aisles and start raking a little bit of shit there. That buggy getting heavy and that leg starting to hurt for real now. So you rake a little bit more shit in there and you hear some motherfuckers come running up in there speaking another language. You don't know what the fuck they saying. You're like, oh shit. So you rush over to the other side and let them come on up in there. And when you think the coast is clear, you hurry up and rush out of there with that damn buggy. Pushing that shit. A couple of bullets whizzed by your ass on the way out. One by your ear, another one by the back of your neck. Boy, you just barely made it. So you get that, pushing that shit, and you ain't even looked in it to see what was in it. You just moving as best you can, being injured and all. So you find another patch of woods and you push that shit up in there and you push it back up in there as far as you can, panting like a damn deer. So you stop after you done panted for about 15, 20 minutes, damn near about ready to pass out from loss of blood and anxiety and all that other shit. You look in the buggy and lo and behold, Most High had some mercy on you. You had a couple of bottles of water in there. You fucking guzzle two of them bitches down like it wasn't nothing. Take that third one and wash that wound up and everything, and they try to start bleeding a little bit. You look back in the buggy. Hell, you scored a hit on some medical shit. Yeah, you know, the bigger gauze type band-aids and, you know, some other shit in there, some a bottle of hydrogen peroxide, some other shit. So you go in ahead to the best of your ability and hook that shit up. Hell, you even knocked the damn bottle of Bear aspirin in that buggy. You take about damn 5 of them son bitches, careful not to OD. So now you sit down, there was a few granola bars in that shit and some damn Slim Jims. So you go to work on them motherfuckers and eventually your ass go on ahead and pass the fuck out. It was about 7:30 p.m. when you passed out. You wake up in the morning, there's a damn raccoon standing on top of your ass because you laid on the ground and fell asleep. That bitch standing on your chest eating shit. You wake up and see that motherfucker and scare the hell out of him. This bitch get to hissing and grinning and carrying on, and after you run his ass off, you get up and like, man, I need to get the hell on. So now you got that buggy and some of your food done got chewed up and carried off by that little fucker. So now you back out on the street. You don't hardly see nobody. You pushing that buggy. Your leg done quit hurting and you managed to stop the bleeding. Hooray for you and everything. Next thing you know, you see coming around a curve up ahead, you see a car coming around. You're like, oh shit, is it one of these damn funny talking motherfuckers? I didn't know what they were saying. Who the fuck is it? Next thing you know, a car pull up. It's a damn Nissan Altima. There's 4 nigga bitches in there. They look scared than a bitch. And you can't hardly see in the car because they just sitting on top of shit they done threw up in there. And 2 of them are damn 8s. One of them is a 6 and one of them is a 4. 2 of them fat than a motherfucker. They see your ass, man, they veer over there to the shoulder and all of them jump out of the car and everything. Hey, boo, how you doing? What the hell you doing all the way out here by yourself? You just standing there dazed looking at these hoes. And you're like, damn, what the fuck? You don't know what to make of it. So the leader of the group approaches you boldly. You know how nigga bitches is. They don't give a damn. She roll up on you and everything. Oh, boo, you hurt? Look at all. You need a new pair of pants or something. All that blood and everything. You gonna mess around and attract some wild animals or something. Man, how the fuck she know about all that shit? So you start looking around and you could look in their face and tell them motherfuckers are scared and suffering from anxiety and everything. So they're like, well, you know, we was just heading out of the city. We don't know where to go and everything. We just threw all the shit that we had in our car and, you know, we just took the fuck off and had the damn bob and weave through the city and everything. Motherfuckers getting shot the fuck up and stabbed. It was just like being on the set, a movie set of The Purge. But we managed to get out of that shit. You look at that car, shit all scratched up. Now, the passenger side of the windshield sunk in like a damn meteorite hit that shit. I mean, cars look like that bitch done drove through a damn brickyard or something. That shit fucked up, dents all over the place and everything. And they're like, why don't you come with us? And you looking. and you see all that shit in that car, and you see the two in the back seat fatter than a motherfucker, you start to think, how the hell am I gonna fit in this shit? And so they start becoming persistent. Come on, boo, you don't need to be out here by yourself and everything. What they're really trying to say is, we're scared and we want you to be with us. That's what they're really saying. So you walk up to the car and you look in there and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell kind of resources and shit these bitches got? Man, you look up in there, you see a bag that's got a whole lot of damn cash stuffed in it. Some of them fell out on the floor, and you see a couple of bricks of cocaine and about 4 or 5 bags of damn weed. I mean, about to bust open. And you see a big ass damn mason jar in there with a bunch of shit look like crystal meth or some shit, and you like, wait a minute. And then you see a bunch of clothes and some tampons and other toiletries and shit like that. So now you really scratching your head now, and you be like, hey, y'all got any room in the trunk? And what you doing is just trying to see what they got in there. So they go back and they open the trunk and everything. You look in there, you see more cash, see some guns back there in the trunk and everything. I ain't talking about no bullshit. I'm talking about the right shit. Ammo to go with that shit. See some knives and everything, and a little bit of some camping equipment and shit. And so now you sitting there really scratching your head. So the first thing that should come to your mind before you go any further, before we even proceed any further with this scenario, is, where in the fuck did these bitches get this shit from? Forget about them 2 of them being dimes and all that. Forget about 2 of them being fatter than a motherfucker. Ain't none of them ugly. Even though one of them is a 4, that bitch still decent looking. And fuck all that. Because that type of thinking right there will get your ass killed, because you're not going to ask the right type of questions, which eventually is going to lead up to your death. And I'm going to explain how. So, but we're going to do this in... We're gonna do this scenario in the frame of a thinking man, a masculine man. So you ask, where the fuck did y'all get all this shit? And they get to looking at each other and everything, and you know, got this look on their face like, damn, should we tell this motherfucker? And then you ask again, yo, where the hell y'all get all this shit? I see a couple of O's in there. I see a couple big ass damn sacks of weed, and you motherfuckers got guns in the damn trunk and this and that and other. Where the hell? Y'all didn't rob a bank. Cause see, I mean, you know, it ain't no fucking way you could have robbed a bank and got all this other shit. Y'all must have hit the dope man up or something like that. Where did y'all get this shit? And then they say, well, look, baby, we ain't got time to talk about that right now. Bullshit. The hell we don't. We got plenty of time, because I ain't going no motherfucking where with you motherfuckers until somebody started telling me some kind of truth. Because that's a lot of hardware and shit y'all motherfuckers done copped off of some nigga. And I guarantee you, if that motherfucker's still alive, he gonna spend his last moments hunting this shit down, tracking y'all down. And he ain't gonna be happy when he catch up to you. And I ain't trying to be around y'all motherfucking asses when the nigga do catch up. So we have a dilemma here. Somebody better start talking right now. And so they all pull each other, hey, emotion each other. Hey, y'all come over here for a minute. And they step away from you, and they get to having this little inside conversation. Next thing you know, you look around that curve and you see a damn Land Rover coming around the corner. Motherfucker got a couple of kayaks strapped to the top, and the closer it get to you and everything, you can clearly see that it's got some bikes mounted on a rack on the back of it. And you look in there, and there's 2 white girls and a Hispanic chick sitting in the back seat. And they come pulling up and everything, and they see you, and they pull over in front of, you know, the nigga bitches and everything. And they stop and they get out. They look frantic than a motherfucker. You could tell these bitches are damn spoiled. They done probably worked in a cubicle, air-conditioned cubicle, ain't never had to lift a finger to really do nothing. And you could tell, you could look at them and tell they spoiled and done been pampered and lived a life of privilege and this and that and the other. As soon as they get out that damn vehicle, they act like them nigga bitches ain't even there, and they come running up to you. Excuse me, are you with them? No, hell, actually they just pulled up 5 minutes before y'all did. And them nigga bitches look over there, yo, look. Oh, hell no. You hear them over there. Oh, hell no. This ain't the time for these hoes to be trying to take our men. Fuck that shit. So you start hearing them back there jostling and everything, and getting a little more brassy at the lips at their little secret conversation. And so the white girl that's driving be like, hey, why don't you come with us? We're going up to the mountains. There's a lake up there, and one of our friends has a lake house up there, and I would manage to get the keys and everything before we left. So you being a masculine thinking man and everything, you like, so who else is gonna be up there? Well, we always had an understanding whenever we used to go up there and, spend weekends drinking and partying and everything, that if anything like this ever happened, that we would all meet up there. Okay, now, in your mind, red flags is going up like a motherfucker. You don't know who's up there. And number two, you don't know if any of us is up there. As far as all you know, it could be a bunch of damn white boys up there. Next thing you know, they see these bitches come up and your ass in there, man, you know you getting shot. So you like, I don't know about that. By this time, the nigga bitches step up. Now, it's 3 to 4. It's 4 nigga bitches and 2 white bitches and some Asian bitch, I think I said. Yeah. And all of them skinny in the motherfucker. And them nigga bitches walk up and surround all of y'all. And the alpha bitch in that group, like, look here. We pulled up here first and everything, and he coming with us. And then the white girl look over to the other white girl, and the Chinese bitch ain't saying shit. She just kind of, the eyeball out. She ain't saying. The white girls are looking at each other like, you can really see the level of nervousness start and anxiety start to increase. And these bitches probably take antidepressants, and man, you don't know what the fuck these hoes are taking. And so the nigga bitch moves up and steps in between you and them. And now she's in your damn space. And she like, look here, bro, man. We're going to have to put aside our differences and everything. We know we ain't been getting along and this, here, that, and the other. And we shitted on y'all and unnecessarily had charges brought up on y'all. And we could have worked together, but, we wanted to get the money. And so we put y'all's asses on child support and aborted babies and this, that, and the other out of spite and everything. But it ain't that type of party no more. Now, shit done changed. Now, shit is real now. Now we need to work. We need to work, we need to come together and forget about all this shit. And we need to go on ahead, get on this road and get the hell on up out of here. And so you standing there and you like, damn, scratching your head. Now, you got a buggy with some resources in it. It'll probably get you maybe a week or two or whatever. You have no clear direction as to where to go or anything. You don't have no maps. You're not really familiar with that part of that area of where you are, because you never ventured out. You always stayed in the city or whatever. But these bitches got resources and they got vehicles. Both of them. And you got 4 nigga bitches and 2 white bitches and a Chinese bitch. So now, what is that? 3 plus 4? That's 7. So you like, damn. So, I mean, you're at a damn, crossroads. You're like, damn, what the fuck do I do? If I go with these white bitches, which is what I want to do, because I don't trust these nigga bitches, they ain't gonna do nothing but follow us anyway, and probably, get into a gunfight, and possibly most of them, if not all of them, gonna get killed. If I go with the nigga bitches, I don't trust them no damn way. There ain't no reason for me to trust them. And Pookie and Ray Ray happen to damn catch up and shit, the shit gonna go down that way. And if I stay out here by myself, I'm gonna run out of resources eventually. God damn, man, what the fuck do I do? So you figure, all right, this is how I'm gonna play this. Because you're already looking at the fact that you're at a disadvantage. You clearly are at a disadvantage. You really are. So you be like, look, we're going to have, y'all talking about we need to work together, then that's my solution. But that's going to have to include all of us. And this racial shit, we're going to have to put that shit behind us too. Because both of y'all got vehicles and everything, and there's strength in numbers. So we're going to have to, pimp it like that right there. But if I'm going to be with y'all, I'm going to be the damn top dog. I'm the HNIC. Y'all gonna have to take orders from me, and I ain't fucking around. Anybody got a problem with it, say something about it right now. I'll step the fuck off of you bitches to do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Well, in the distance, you hear a bunch of gunfire, rapid fire too. These are automatic weapons. You hear some screaming, you hear a couple of damn blades clink and everything, and that shit sounds like it's getting closer. And these bitches are really starting to become unraveled now. Because they only seen shit like that in movies. They ain't never been in no, real world situation like that. So they start fidgeting. So the white girls, they finally speak up. Hey, listen, we'll follow you guys. How about that? And since y'all's cars are already loaded down and everything, he can ride with us, but we'll follow you guys. So the nigga bitches go back and hurry up and do a quick conversation because that damn noise in the background starting to get closer, quicker. So they're like, all right, fuck it. Right now we seem to all be at a disadvantage and we all need each other and everything. So let's go on ahead and rock with it. So you take your shit in that buggy and throw it in the white girl's Range Rover or Land Rover, whatever I said, and y'all get to getting. And the nigga bitches, they take off. Now, that was a hastily put together plan that's destined to fail for one reason and one reason alone. Y'all don't know where the fuck y'all going, and you didn't give them no clear direction. They're just gonna follow the road, not knowing what lies up ahead. So that was your first mistake right there. So y'all get out there and y'all get to ride. Y'all pass about 4 or 5 gas stations that are being looted. So you scared to go in there and everything, Okay. Oh yeah. So you scared to go in there for fear of, getting caught up in that shit and everything. But you look at that needle on that gas meter, and that shit getting lower, closer and closer to E. And it ain't nothing but a vast wilderness ahead, some type of state park or some shit like that. So now you got a choice. Either we're gonna have to stay somewhere close within the city limits and everything and just rock it that way, or we can head all the way out there into that wilderness, the great unknown and everything, and run out of gas, and y'all gonna have to deal with survival that way, which really none of you are prepared for. So you start thinking, being a logical masculine man that you are. Damn, what the fuck do we do? I got these 7 bitches, that are gonna follow me, so you think, and everything. So, what decision do I make? Do we push forward, or do we go ahead and, conserve what little gas we got and everything, and still be in enough, be around enough society where we can loot and shit like that? It's a few suburbs around in this area and everything. We can do that. So you decide, okay, we're gonna do that. That's your decision. So you have the white girls beep 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 flashing their headlights to the niggas ahead. So y'all pull off the road, and you was like, look, here's the deal. We done passed about 4 gas stations and all closed, I'm sure. We ain't got no gas. All of us are running out of gas. I don't know how to survive out there, and I'm sure none of y'all do either. So what we're gonna do, we're not going no farther than where we are. Matter of fact, we're gonna turn around and go back about maybe 10, 15 miles until we start running back in towards, that little small town we just went through. But we're gonna pull off around the cut, park these cars and everything, and try to disguise it as much as we can. We need to set up some type of camp. And then that way, we'll still have just a little bit of gas left. And then in the morning, we could get out and start walking around and seeing what we can scavenge. So everybody was like, okay, yeah, well, that sounds more like a plausible plan, because we really didn't want to go out into the woods. We heard there's bears out there and all this other shit. So y'all do that. Y'all find pull around, some little cafe / motel and everything. Y'all pull behind that shit, park your cars. Y'all get all your shit out of there. The white girls got sleeping bags and all that, but they ain't got but 3 for them. Nigga bitches didn't bring no shit like that. So guess what? They gonna have to sleep in the car. It's averaging 97 degrees out. Your ass ain't no motherfucking way you gonna be in there with them nigga bitches, and the white hoes, they sleeping outside. So you got 1 or 2 choices: either sleep in that Range Rover, or you gonna have to sleep out there with them on the ground, because you're not prepared for that type shit. And knowing this, you decide, oh, I'm gonna sleep inside the Range Rover, fuck that, and let the white girls sleep outside. So everybody set up their little camp, whatever. You look over there in the Altima, the nigga bitches over there fidgeting. You can see them over there arguing about something, blah blah this, and I'm sure in your mind you probably thinking they're in there arguing why he over there with them and everything. We should have made him come with us and everything. These white bitches gonna be trying to call the shots like they always do, and next thing you know, they gonna fucking bounce and leave our asses out here by ourselves and all this. So while y'all, trying to get some sleep or whatever, and next thing you know, you hear guns cocking. You look up, what the fuck? Them nigga bitches done went in that trunk, got them damn guns and everything. Don't know a damn thing about shooting and shit. When they think they hood though, now they got all y'all's asses surrounded. Now you really got a situation on your hand. You got a nigga bitch, 4 of them armed, and all of them pointing weapons at you and them other 3 bitches. And y'all are outnumbered at least by 1. So now you're in a situation. So they're like, look, fuck this. We don't like this damn plan and everything because you over here with them. So as far as we know, y'all could be over here plotting and scheming on how to get rid of us. And, you know, one of the white girls, no, that's not the case. Shut the fuck up, bitch. We running this shit now. And now your ass sitting right there in the middle of that shit like, fuck. Damn, now what? And these bitches ain't trying to hear no bullshit. It's going to be damn near impossible to try to negotiate with them now. They're the ones holding the guns. So now you got a real situation on your hands now. So you start thinking about this shit. You're like, look, why don't everybody just sleep outside? Hell no, nigga, we ain't sleeping out here. Fuck that shit. We're going to sleep in our car, but you not sleeping in they shit. Well, where the fuck am I supposed to sleep at? Hey, you come over, you gonna have to do something, but you're not sleeping in that Range Rover. Hell no. Fuck that. Matter of fact, we don't even want you over there near them. But you ain't answering my question. Where the fuck am I gonna sleep at then if I ain't sleeping in there? I ain't got no sleeping bag and none of that shit. So one of the white bitches like, yeah, we got an extra sleeping bag, and the head alpha bitch step up and snatch that shit from her. You bring your ass over here, and you gonna sleep right up here in front of our car, right where the tires are. That way you get some funny ideas, some shit, we'll run your ass over, and you're like, shit. Yep. Now you'll know your ass is fucked now. So just for the sake of peace, you get your ass up, move your shit, go over there and lay on down on the ground on that little sleeping bag and everything right there, and the damn tires are right behind your ass. So y'all go to sleep. Next morning you wake up, it's arguing like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to maintain noise, discipline, or nothing. It's the nigga bitches against the damn white and the Chinese bitches. And boy, they going at it. Fuck this shit. And you bitches, y'all the reason why we fucked up the way we are. And at the same time, y'all try to put us on that feminist bullshit. And then at the same time, y'all was stealing our men from us. So we didn't have no choice but to raise an entire generation of a bunch of punks and everything, and become a damn bunch of parasites just to have some fun and shit. And that's the reason why we did all what we did. It's y'all's fault. You know how the nigga bitch is. They don't never damn accept responsibility for their actions, and they're gonna avoid accountability at all costs. Well, once again, white girls and the Chinese bitch are outmanned, and I use the term loosely, and outgunned. So, you know, okay, well, we confess, you know, this, that, the other, and you're right, and you're telling the truth and everything, but now the white bitch trying to be a negotiator now. So, but how does that, you know, improve our situation out here? What do we do? Where do we go from here? And then the alpha bitch was like, well, I'm going to tell you where we going to go from here. As far away from you motherfuckers as possible. And then they turn and look at you. See, this is the decision your ass should have made last night. And this shit wouldn't have got to this damn point. And here, once again, you're the damn villain. You're right in the middle of this shit. And you're like, damn. Can't get away from these motherfuckers. Let's go back into this precept and finish it out. And we'll go to the next one. Yeah, I'm doing this one a little different this time. I'm freestyling on this. So yeah, they acquire resources, and the nigga bitch's acquisition of resources is questionable at best. Only let us be called by thy name, in other words, be on your team, to take away our reproach, to save our asses. That's Isaiah 4:1. Well, the nigga bitches don't seem to be really having that problem. Why? Because they got the guns. The money and the dope and all that other shit don't matter. They got the guns. That's the fucking problem. And so you being a masculine man and everything, be like, look, man, if I don't get these nigga bitches under control some kind of fucking way, I'm gonna be a prisoner to these hoes, and you know the shit ain't gonna turn out good, and some innocent people gonna get shot and killed or whatever. So what you do is you slowly approach the alpha bitch and everything, and then this bitch got damn killed in her eyes. And you're like, hey, check this out, baby girl. So now you talking all soft to her and everything. Check this out, baby girl. We ain't got to do this shit like this right here. Y'all go on ahead and put them damn guns and shit down for somebody to accidentally get hurt. We ain't got to do this shit. The best way for us to resolve this situation that we're in right now is we need to roll up a big ass spliff, several of them, and start passing these motherfuckers around. Like the natives used to do back in the day whenever they were making, important tribal decisions and everything. The chief would sit there and fire up a peace pipe and tote on that bitch and send it around a circle and everything until he felt like everybody was right there. Then that's when decisions were made. He said, y'all too damn wound up and cranked up right now, and plus you pointing guns at motherfuckers and all this here, that, and the other, and this ain't gonna get nowhere fast. So they started thinking about the shit. And now all these bitches, whether they tens, they ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes. They done damn frequented the clubs, and hell, that's all these bitches do. That's why they damn tripping, because they ain't had nothing, in about a day, which is unusual for them. And so one at the a couple of them in the back was like, hey girl, let's put these damn guns down and go on here and roll up about 4 or 5 spliffs up. Fuck this bullshit. These damn guns is heavy. I don't know how to use this shit. And I really don't want to have to shoot no damn body for nothing. So she think about the shit and starting to lick her damn lips and everything. All right. Fuck it. Come on. So they put the guns. So you get the guns. You take them guns from their ass and take that shit and put it in the trunk and get the dope and everything. Y'all get that shit out, start rolling these big ass damn rhinoceros legs. I mean, y'all rolling them bitches big than a motherfucker and firing them some bitches up. Start passing that shit around there, about 15, 20 minutes pass and everything. Them white bitches get to giggling. Y'all know how they do. The alpha bitch look over there, man, what the fuck is so damn funny? Why come every time y'all get high and shit, y'all ass to start giggling? What the fuck be so damn funny and shit? Fuck that. Bitch, I want some dick. Y'all sit over here giggling and shit. Y'all must be gay or some shit. What the fuck going on? So the alpha bitch get up, come over there and start rubbing it, running her fingers through your hair. You got some good hair, baby. Look at them big, strong biceps and everything. I bet you hung like a horse. I'm horny. I want some dick. And you sitting there, damn, your ass high in the motherfucker, and your shit hard too. Ain't had none in God knows how long, years. And you thought she was a 10 at first. This bitch is like a 20 now. And you sitting there staring at her, and she looking down at you, got that demon in her eyes and everything, and you like, shit. So next thing you know, y'all start taking y'all's clothes off. You look over there, the other two nigga bitches start taking their clothes off. One of them, she just sitting there looking like she in shock or some damn shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? White bitches over there giggling. The Chinese bitch just sitting over there just, like the other nigga bitch, just sitting there. Don't know what the fuck to do. So now you got a menage a trois on your ass, 3 against 1. So y'all start, getting it in and, doing what it do, doing all this freaky shit, this damn porn star shit and this, that, and the other. And next thing you know, you fucking one of these bitches and making a damn suck your dick and all this, and the other two playing with a ball each. And man, y'all just going at it. And this shit's going on for hours and hours and hours. Next thing you know, it's starting to get dark outside. And you're like, shit. Your ass feeling good to the motherfucker. You done busted a nut. Damn legs feel like jello. You can't hardly stand up straight. Them hoes down laying on the ground and everything. Y'all ain't ate nothing the whole time. I failed to mention that. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ate shit. You had some bottled water and everything. Y'all done drunk all that up. And you know what happened when you smoke weed, niggas get hungry. Y'all ain't had nothing to eat. So now some problems getting ready to arise. The munchies. So you like, damn, man, I'm hungry than a motherfucker. And y'all, one of them gas stations is like 2.5 miles back. And you like, hey, let's ride back over here to the store and get, going in, whatever didn't get stolen shit. We need to get that shit and shit. I'm hungry. Fuck this bullshit. We done sit up there and smoked up all this damn herb and everything shit. You know how niggas do when we get done smoke that herb shit. Motherfucker hungry. We need to get some more water and shit too. And you like, and the bitch like, yeah, you got a point. But it's just me and you going. Everybody else gonna stay here. And you're like, shit. All right, fuck it. You ain't gonna talk your way out of that shit. So on the way down there, this bitch is working your ass. Now you gonna be my man. I'm the head. I'm gonna be the queen. You gonna be our king and everything. And these bitches, you gonna tell me what to do. And these bitches, I'm gonna tell them what to do. They gonna answer to me. You just deal with me personally, and this, that, and the other, and blah blah this, and you just sitting there just listening to this shit. So y'all get over there. Ain't nobody there. Motherfuckers that done hit the shit done hit it. It's like a small truck stop, or for what it is out there where y'all at. So this bitch drive the car up in there. She like, fuck parking out in the parking lot. I'm gonna back this motherfucker up in there. Back that shit all the way up in that motherfucker and pop the trunk. She like, here, push all this shit over here to one side, and y'all just go in there and just start getting shit. Potato chips, damn Debbie cakes, and all this unhealthy shit, and bubble gum, and fucking Raisinets, and all this bullshit. And motherfucker go back there and take a couple of them cardboard boxes that they put in them soda dispensers. You gotta have carbonated water, pressurized carbonated water. Bitch don't give a damn. Throw them motherfuckers in there, about 8 or 9 damn packs of bottled water. Throw that, pile that shit up in the damn back seat. Fucking potato chips and peanuts and all kinds of shit, fucking blunts and incense, and niggas just going crazy. Motherfuckers going crazy, man. So y'all get all that shit packed up in there, y'all ass is sweating and going on everything, and had to do a little bit of work, and this, that, the other. So y'all get back over there where everybody else at. Shit, them motherfuckers hungry as hell. You go over there and bust that trunk open in that back seat and start pulling shit out of that motherfucker. Just start eating. Just turn shit open, eating it. Ain't nobody trying to ration shit. Fuck that. We're just gonna fucking start eating this shit. Tired, hungry, now head hurt, and all this other shit. So after everybody done got fed and done got them something to drink and everything. So now y'all back to square one pretty much. Y'all back to square one. So let's go down and look at the next precept. And go ahead and weave this in there. Let's see. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 26. So, and it reads, and I find more bitter or worse than death. Hell, I done died before. I didn't think there was nothing ever gonna be able to top that shit. But according to this here, Solomon wrote this shit. Hell, his ass ought to know. And I find more bitter or worse than death, the woman. Yeah, the situation you find yourself in right now. Specifically the nigga bitch, whose heart is snares or a noose. A snare is a noose trap. You tie a noose and tie that shit to a tree branch or something that can't move, and you put it over a path the animals frequent, like going to a water source or whatever, and you camouflage it, and that motherfucker walk through that shit and not knowing that it's there, and it goes over their head around the neck, and when that shit tighten up, that motherfucker, realizes it done got caught, and his ass started going crazy trying to get out of that shit, and he got to stay there until somebody come get him out. That's what a snare is, and that's what they say a woman was. Yeah, he ain't lying either. It said whose heart, so that's what her heart is all about, entrapping a nigga. And nets, just thinking like a big ass damn spider web. Your ass get caught up in that shit and then tangled up and can't get out of that shit. That's the heart of a woman, the average woman, especially in this damn society, this westernized Babylonian society. Yeah, they born and bred that way. And her hands as bands or shackles. In other words, everything she do is to damn catch your ass up where you can't get free, to where you become enslaved to her. Like a lot of niggas have, like child support and alimony, and I ain't even got to go into all this shit. A lot of y'all niggas going through this, so you know what the deal is. Now watch this. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her. But the sinner, your Pookie and Ray Rays, your Captain Save-A-Hole, your simps, effeminate punks, and thirsty ass niggas shall be overtaken by her. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 26. So let's go ahead and finish this scenario out here. So now y'all done came back to your little camp or whatever, busted that shit open and start eating and try to feed them munchies down and everything. Next thing you know, when the munchies get fed down, them nigga bitch, there's no reckoning with them, man. They started to realize that the two white bitches and the Chinese bitch got to go, because they feel like they the odd ones out, and they gonna be plotting and scheming no matter what to try to get your ass, away from them and everything. So another fight breaks out. You out there trying to be the mediator and everything. The Chinese bitch take one to the head. Yep. The alpha bitch shot the Chinese bitch straight in the head and blew her fucking head off like a ripe summer melon. Oh well, Kong Lee. Nice knowing you. Now the white bitches are screaming like a motherfucker, and you like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all didn't have to do that shit, man. That's bullshit. Why did y'all have to do it? Shut the fuck up. I'm running shit now. What about all that shit we was talking about in the car? Nigga, fuck that shit. I'm running shit. I'm the one with the damn gun. And she turned around and shoot one of the damn white girls in the stomach. She don't die immediately, but the bitch is hollering and screaming, oh, Lord. Man, that's got to be a bad way to go, to get shot in your damn gut. And it was damn near point blank. This bitch shot this motherfucker in the stomach with a shotgun. Man, about 10 minutes later, after all that moaning and whining and twitching and everything, she finally succumbed to her damn wounds. Now, there's one left. So the other bitches are like, you know what, hey, you might as well go on ahead and take her ass out, shit. You took the other two out, hell, you take her out, then, hey, we got the numbers for real then. So the nigga bitch slowly trains that damn gun on the other white bitch, the one that was supposed to be like the alpha bitch for that group. And before she's able to pull the trigger, you run over there and step in front of her, and the nigga bitch look, give you this look like, oh, for real? It's like that? And you're like, you ain't got to do this damn shit. And she's like, nigga, I already done told you, fuck this shit. I'm running this motherfucking shit. You ain't calling no damn shots, I am. Now get your ass out the way so I can go ahead and blast this bitch and get rid of her ass. And then you like, okay, so after you done killed all three of them and everything, y'all really got the number, so, I mean, what the fuck you need with me? And see, you stunned her when you asked her that question just for a moment, because she had to stop and think, damn, what the fuck are we gonna do if we kill this motherfucker? Yeah, y'all made all this confession about how y'all fucked us over and this, that, and the other and all this here and everything. Now, the only thing standing between you and killing this white girl is me. So it's show and tell time now. What you gonna do? The last thing you see is the muzzle flash of that damn shotgun go off. You catch one square in the face, and then a moment later, the white girl took that last fatal shot. And so that concludes the scenario, man. So these four bitches now, they damn wild, feral, they got blood on their hands and everything. So they spend the rest of the apocalypse going around shooting and killing motherfuckers and everything, because they done tasted blood. They're not afraid of it no more. They're not afraid of the psychological implications of it and everything. They are armed. They are armed. And, you know, this shit actually continues. They actually make it out of the apocalypse, unfortunately. Yeah, they make it out. So I thought I'd, you know, throw a little spin, a little twist on this, and something different than what you're used to hearing, because what you're hearing on social media, man, is just rehashed shit over and over. It's the same old song. Brothers, y'all need to start really meditating and getting into the spirit and start coming up with more creative ways to present the same things that are being rehashed over and over and over and over again. It may be that you may be able to appeal to just, you know, maybe a few more other people. Otherwise, would have saw that shit and be like, they just talking about the same bullshit. You know, 7 men gonna get one man gonna get a hold of 7 women, and they're gonna be out there fucking, and yeah, he might have to deal with an argument here and there, but he gonna be masculine and running things. Really? Really? Time will tell. You've already just traveled, you know, into the future and saw one of many situations that will occur. So how's it going to be when you find yourself in this situation? Peace.